Hey everyone, Decker Shadow here, and I've got some updates to give, and I'm really feeling really bad. It's just, I think I might be getting sick. I don't know, the girls say that I've got a fever, and I've got a headache, and I'm not feeling good, so hey, maybe there's something wrong. I don't know. But the point is, I have lots of things that I should have been talking about a week ago because that's when the month came and that's when everything got tallied up and everything. First of all, Patreon, how's everything going? Well, last month was 177 pledged, which brings the total amount raised to 350, which of course is still pretty far back, but everything's cumulative. And then that brings up the question of, okay, things are going a bit slower than it looks like potential to actually hit Gamerathon 3 in Japan this October, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to, because there are other things that can be done. And that's one thing I should ask everyone about is the idea of a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo campaign to try and get everything going. The benefit of the Kickstarter is, if it's not funded, everything just goes right back to everyone. The benefit of the Indiegogo is, if it's not funded, it still goes to me. And in that sense, it would work if Gamerathon 3 ends up simply being delayed. Because after all, there's the news that a new Gamera movie is coming out in 2015, but I'm not entirely certain of exactly when. And there's the questions of, hey, maybe that should be included in Gamerathon 3. But that would delay Gamerathon 3 a lot, because not only would I have to wait for the movie to come out, and the most solid news I got for when the movie's coming out is 2015. Other than that, I heard November 2015. So that would be, over a month after when over a year and a month after when Gamerathon 3 was supposed to happen is when the movie would come out, and it would come out in theaters. So then I'd still have to wait for it to come to Blu-ray and all of that, and that might not be the greatest thing to delay Gamerathon 3 for. Not saying that I would never review that. Of course I would. I want to see it. I want to see it day one. I want to give a reaction video, and I want to give a proper review. That's already in my mind, but it's just it's a long delay if I want to push Gamerathon 3 all the way back to include that. And while Gamerathon 3 this year, I want it, there's still the question, will we be able to pull it off? And that's, up in the air. Still, if it were to be delayed, I wouldn't want it to be delayed all that long. I want it to be delayed, just long enough so that the funding can bring it to Japan, and then, boom, go do it. And, yeah. There's also the question of, okay, so I already talked about two funding methods, is Indiegogo, Kickstarter. There's also the other method, that is, just get paid. And for that, since my career opportunities in this area are pretty much nothing, especially without a car, there's this month they finally reopened applications on Channel Awesome, and yes, I've already sent a message, linked my Blip Show, my YouTube channel, and a bunch of videos saying, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, please. I didn't mention I had a cat. Sorry, Tara. If they're after cats and they think I don't have a cat and they reject me for that, Tara will have the last meow on that one. Ain't that right, Tara girl? Well, now you're not talking. Oh, but yeah, there's other things going on. And one of them, I was expecting to happen tomorrow, but it actually happened yesterday, and it happened today as well. That is, hitting 5,000 subscribers. Now, how did that happen both yesterday and today? Because it was on the 8th, I was checking, and I saw 5,000. I was like, yay! And a couple hours later, I hit refresh, and it's 4,999. I was like, really? Really gonna do that to me? Fine. And today it hit, 5,000 again. So, yeah! We hit 5,000! Awesome! And I'm supposed to have a 5,000 subscriber special that I've been wanting to do since the 2,000 subscribers, and I'm finally able to do it, and I should go out and do it, but I obviously have not felt very good, so I have not yet gone about doing that, though I still intend to, and it will happen long before I hit 6,000 subscribers. It should be within this month. I want it to be within this week. I don't know about that, though. But another thing that's going to happen within this month is I'm going to hit 1 million views, which is pretty awesome because, I mean, 5,000 subscribers, obviously, that's not much for a YouTube channel. That's good. It's certainly better than just starting out. I have a audience that is sizable, but it's not enough to really say, YouTube is my career. I pay my rent with YouTube. No, I'm lucky as fuck because I don't have rent. I leech off of another for my life. So that's how I've been able to keep doing this. So, yeah, I mean, as far as online video making careers go, 5,000 is nothing. But it's still more than I've ever had before, and it's damn nice, and I thank you all so damn much for that. And one interesting thing is, it's been, compared to others, kind of slow going because pretty much none of my videos have gone viral, as it is put. And that's evidenced by the fact that I don't think I have anything that's broken 100,000 views yet. I've got some that are more popular than others, and they're hovering around 30,000, 40,000. I think some might have hit 50,000. But that was after years of them being up. So it's been a pretty slow gain. And right now my most viewed video per month is Top 10 Xenomorph Kills, getting about 3,000 views a month, which is still pretty damn good, but not viral. And that's the thing, guys. I'm sitting here looking at it like, come on, something go viral. Something just explode in popularity and bring in all the new views and subscribe and all that, for fuck's sake. And that hasn't happened. But nevertheless, I've made enough videos that still are popular enough on their own that this month I'm going to hit 1 million views. The only way I won't is if YouTube takes my channel down. But that's actually looking like it's less and less likely, as they've actually been listening to me when it comes to this is fair use, this is that, and what have you. It really depends on the company. People say it's YouTube, they are fucked up, the new rules are fucking everyone over. It's like, the new rules are fucking the people who were part of the networks over like they were fucking everyone over before. And YouTube's policies, they're all really fucked up, and they are easily abusable. But that's the thing there. It's not necessarily that YouTube is doing the things that are horrendous to people, not all the time, but the big companies can abuse YouTube systems very easily. And then it comes down to the company, because then you have, recently I had my Alien review went up, and a couple hours later, it got blocked worldwide. I submitted a dispute, and in just a couple more hours, it got the claim was released, and my video was available for viewing worldwide again. And that was good. But the really fucked up thing about that was the message I got from YouTube, because I guess the message that they used to send saying, so-and-so has looked at it and released their claim, and your video is back on YouTube, wasn't exactly accurate for most of the time, where it was just they sat on it for a month, and then it, by default, was released. Because even though it took less than 6 hours total to get it all taken care of, the message I got from YouTube, they changed their default message to say that after 30 days they did not respond, and therefore it's released now. It's been less than a day. It's been an afternoon. So, yeah, it was I guess it's more fitting for how shit usually goes, but it was a little weird in that situation. But like I said, that's how Fox dealt with it. Fox has been doing a lot better as of late with how they deal with it. The Asylum, they just reject claims and throw their ads on your videos and make money off of you because they're, thieving assholes like that. Whereas Full Moon, they say, hey, we noticed you give us free advertising. Would you like to watch some movies and review them for us? It's like, okay. So, yeah, every company deals with it differently. And, that's the problem with it. Of course, there should be more things in place to defend the content creators and what have you. And if it's someone who's just uploading full-length movies, they're going to get caught and they're going to get the shit fined out of them. But there's just so many things in place that just royally fuck over just basic content creators. It's really not that good. But it still comes down to exactly what the companies who are making the claims, or the individuals making the claims at times, are deciding to do. And let me think, was there anything else really to talk about? Not much coming to mind other than the current funding status on Patreon for Gamerathon 3, the potential future for funding of Gamerathon 3 between the Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaign versus possibly actually getting on Channel Awesome and being able to earn the cash that way. And there's 5,000 subscribers, 1 million views. Yeah, I think I covered pretty much all of the bases that I had to discuss right now. And I've got a lot of... I've got so many things planned out already on the on my review show, just what I'm going to be doing for the next several, all the way through October pretty much. Is there 1 week in there before October that I actually have an open spot of I don't know what I'm going to review this week? I don't know. But, oy. Anyway, I've got to finish scripting and get ready to film and all the happy stuff and editing, and hopefully this headache goes away and I can concentrate on that. Because, oy. And I hope this was coherent, because that would really suck if I upload this and then find out that I've just been sitting here for 10-15 minutes going... Thank you all for watching. I'm Decker Shadow, and remember...